According to many accounts, Ethiopia's economy is dependent on agriculture, which holds 40% of the GDP, 80% of exports, and an estimated 75% of the country's working force. Through deep reform, the incumbent Ethiopian government has launched a homegrown economic reform agenda which aims to transform Ethiopia from agrarian low-income country to an industrialized lower middle-income country by 2030. Among the reforms undergone by the current government of Ethiopia, mechanizing the agriculture sector was mentioning initiative which practically shown to the world. The wheat cluster revolution and other cereal producers have been promisingly obtained over the past couple of years. Government's active involvement to the agriculture sector initiated many stakes. Individuals are engaging themselves into various agriculture works, starting from backyard producers up until vast agricultural investments these days. This aspiration is mostly initiated by government's priority given to the agriculture sector. Caleb Moti was born and raised in Finfinne. He has BSc degree in civil engineering from a very reputable Addis Ababa University with excellent proficiency and competency. However, having engineering background never prohibited him to be a farmer. Currently, he is undertaking fruits and vegetables farm in Grage Zone, Miskan District, Jole Kabale. He began with a small startup business and expanded it bit by bit. A very young investor, Caleb is a hardworking, enthusiastic, and dedicated person. His childhood personal calling plus government's current emphasis given to the agriculture sector and the untapped potential of the agriculture business drove him to take part in farming career. It's age-long trend in various countries to search a job and seeking to be hired in employing organizations and firms that goes with university studies. Being entrepreneur and self-employed is like rocket science for many in Africa. Notwithstanding, Caleb is quite different from those who search to be hired in various organizations. In his agricultural investment project, apart from creating job for himself, he created job opportunity for the community at his project intervention site. As it is all known, the agriculture sector is a leading macroeconomic indicator in Ethiopia, and a very promising and progressive things are being seen in the agriculture sector these days in Ethiopia. Different states are taking part in the agriculture production. Today we're going to talk about tomato and onion production, which is developed by a young investor, Caleb Moti, in Grage Zone of Southern nationality.
Okay, my name is Caleb Moti. I'm from Addis Ababa. I study electrical engineering from Addis Ababa Science and Technology University. I live in Addis, but I work here. I invest in agriculture in Butajra. I have different kinds of agriculture products I invested here. This is my background. Agriculture work, I have this interest from when I was a child. I still have this interest. But mostly, our country is vastly, the backbone is our economy is agriculture. So I would like to be this part of this backbone economy of this country. Especially our government is, we are encouraging everyone to do this kind of work. So I was aspired with this motivation. The second of all, I love green places. Personally, I love green places to enjoy, to work. This is a peaceful place, so it attracts my heart to invest here. I started small. I just want to try something first, but when I started it, I'm interested. My interest gets bigger and bigger every time I came here, so I'm expanding every time. This is a modern tomato agriculture. This is a modern one, not a traditional. This tomato, this is a new seed. It's called Galili 39. Okay. Galili 39. It's a modified seed, It is immune to different kind of disease and fungus and different types of insects. It's immune. That's why it's a modern tomato seed. Here it's almost 3.5 hectares. 3.5 hectares. Almost 35,000 square meters, almost around there. It's almost 1 month old. This total agriculture takes 3 months to start and to harvest. Total it takes 3 months. This is like a total investment of 3 million. Almost takes 2.5 up to 3 million depending on the cost of all our investment. But the return, we're not sure. Yeah, it changes every time. Depends on the depends on the market price and different things. It depends, but whatever the cost, it's always profitable. Onions, I have 2 places. We'll have a good observation. We'll go there. Onions, it's almost 5 hectares. I have a 5-hectare onion farming. That one is a bit different from here because onions, mostly there's a modern seed and a local seed. The modern seed onions, mostly in the market, it's not needed because it's too much big, too much water inside. So I do the local onion part. But that one is a little bit less cost than this. This is a very sensitive, this tomato farm is very sensitive farming. That one is a bit easier and less cost, but still very interesting. I am planning to do summertime wheat. I'm gonna start seeding after 2 months. After 2 months, now I am contacting the administration to give me around 10 hectares of land to invest the wheat. I want to be this part of this wheat revolution.
Okay.
But this place, it's not more of a wheat place.
Compatible.
Yes, this is a good place for horticulture, not kind for wheat. I have another place like 5 or 10 minutes from here, already finishing the land issue. Then I'm going to invest on the wheat and contribute to this wheat revolution. But the main challenges are, firstly, the shortage of fertilizers, especially urea and DAP. It needs a lot of fertilizer here. It's not like other agriculture, especially tomato. 1 hectare can take up to 8 quintal of urea, 8 quintal of DAP, almost 16 quintal per hectare. So it takes a lot of fertilizer.
Yeah.
But here there's a big shortage. We're not accessible to whatever we need. We are always hustling to find these fertilizers. The last challenge, it was water, but now we have our own water wells. Everything is solved. So the other challenges are disease. Every day there are different kind of fungus, insects, and we use more than 20 types of medicine, insecticide, pesticide, more than 20 types. Those medicines are still in shortage because I don't know about the import. All this mostly they're import stuff, so still there are shortage of those medicines. This is very amazing place. We have water around. Water is everywhere, but in average from 5 meters to 10 meter digging, we find sufficient water. So we dig the waters wherever our farm is, then we put a motor pump, a 3-inch motor pump, then we put out the water, it distributes to everywhere. As you can see, we'll see how the water distributes to every place, but still very enough. 5 to 10 meters average, this place is everywhere there's water. 5 to 10 meters.
Okay.
This is almost 8 meters, 8 or 9 meters deep. There are 2 holes. One of the hole it holds the water. The other hole it holds the motor pump, and we then dig like in a slash way to throw out the water outside to the farm. So this is just easy underground water. As you can see, there is enough water here. 24 hours. There is spring water from here, and the motor works every 3 hours. Every 3 hours, we give a rest to like a 30-minute or 1 hour rest to the motor. So easily we have sufficient water to our farm 24 hours 7. This is easy way of farming onions in this country. This is a very clean water, as you can see. Easily you can redirect all kinds of water to all kinds of way. This is very easy of water irrigation. So as you can see, this is almost 1 month old onion. We plotted this land in 1 month difference. Over there it's almost 1 month. Over here it's 1 month and 15 weeks. Over there it's almost 2 months. So we are making this land in different kind of clusters, different kind of age difference, because it helps us to control the market. It helps us to control all kind of disease, making some kind of a day difference. So this land, it takes a lot of fertilizer, especially urea and DAP. It takes a lot of fertilizer to make this agriculture, but still there's a lot of shortage, a lot of shortage around here, because every bit of the seed, it needs sufficient urea and sufficient DAP and some liquid fertilizers. So I'm hoping after this I'm getting sufficient fertilizer, because the shortage is a big problem for us right now. So I'm hoping the government can help us with this. After I finish and I harvest this after like December 15, hopefully I will finish my harvest. After that I am planning to do all of it by to a wheat revolution. I am to invest on the wheat seed, and I just have a contract to another land not far from here. I will do almost 10 to 15 hectares of wheat. After I harvest this, I'll just seed the whole plot to a wheat. So I'm gonna be included on the next wheat revolution, hopefully. Doing this agriculture way, there are almost 50 people working over here. Most of them are the community youth. They are working over here, women and men. Especially during the plantation, during different kinds of work, we are using a lot of human power over here. This creates a good opportunity for the whole community. So I'm hoping I'm bringing a good opportunity to the whole community over here. I'm very sure we're gonna make a lot of progress through time. So totally this land is around 5 hectares. So we are expecting over or more than 150,000 quintals harvesting. We are expecting more than 150,000 quintals, depending on the market. We are expecting up to 7 up to 10 million return on our investment, on my investment here. So this is a very, I'm thinking a very good investment for anyone who want to invest in this country. From outside, from Addis, even from my friends, anyone who wanna come here, this is a very good and reliable investment. So please, you can come here and watch anytime you want. Message to the government. Firstly, I want good access to all kind of fertilizers and insecticides to do my job correctly. I'm asking for help to get sufficient fertilizer. My second thing is my land issue. I need sufficient land to invest perfectly my plan to the ground, but there's a big shortage of land issue. So hopefully if the government can help me get this land and maybe contract anything, I don't care. Just I will do any kind of investment with my youth partners and some kind of family or anyone who want to work with me. I want to do this thing sufficiently, but hopefully the government can solve me with this land issue. Generally, this is what the plot looks like. First of all, I want to thank the administration over here, the Warada people, everyone over here. I want to thank because this place is overly secured. There is no political issue. There is no security risk over here. We are doing our job freely. There is no risk here. As you can see, we are very just open. If we are doing our work easily, so I want to thank for the security and safety to this Warada administration. Second of all, I want to thank the community because they are very eager to work with us. All the youth over here, everyone, they are very eager to work because everyone here, they are worksmen. Everyone is trying to work. Every day they are asking us to do more work, more work. So I would like to appreciate this community because of this work ethics. At last, I want to invite anyone who wanna see this kind of technique and this kind of horticulture. I want to ask the government to come and see, share our experience to other places. And finally, if anyone wants to contact me and want to ask anything, want to come and visit us, want to help with anything, want to be partner with us, you can contact us. And finally, anyone who want to come, you are welcome. Thank you very much.
ስሜ ጃቢር ጀማል እባላለሁ በመስቃን ወረዳ የመስቃን ወረዳ ግብርና ጽፈት ቤት ምክትል ኃላፊና የእርሻ ዘርፍ አስተባባሪ ነኝ ካላቸው የውሃ ምቹነትና ለኢንቨስትመንት ምቹ ከሆኑ ለግብርና ስራ ምቹ ከሆኑ ጣቢያዎች መካከል አንዷ አሁን ያለንባት የጆሌ 2 እና 3 ቀበሌ ናት እንደ ስራ እድል ፈጠራ
My name is Jabir Jamal. I am Deputy Administrator for Miskan District's Agriculture Bureau. First of all, I would like to appreciate the investor on behalf of Miskan Agriculture Bureau for coming to our district, Miskan, by considering that this district is favorable for investment. So far, the investor has been doing all things by his own, but now on, starting from Kabale level up until regional bureaus, help would be given to him, especially on the areas of facilitating farm plots for further investment. This investor has created job opportunity for many unemployed individuals.
I'm a laborer here and get paid monthly. I'm really happy to get this chance. It created job opportunity. I'm enjoying my work here. I'm happy with this work. I used to work as a daily laborer priorly. The owner of this investment is so caring and provide us with all what we need.